What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Hopefully, y'all are having a absolute fantastic day. Hopefully, everyone is trying to make the best out of this day. I know that I sure would like to be. Let's see. I'm trying to get. Let me see if I can get. Oh, that says Expedition 33, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, now live on Expedition. Okay. Hopefully that'll all change. Obviously we're not playing Expedition 33, not right now. I did play a little bit yesterday after I got off a stream. I did go through quite a bit. I did get quite a bit of upgrades and stuff going on. So bunch of levels and stuff like that. I still have quite a bit to go. Quite a few areas to go in still to test it out to try to get more level ups and stuff like that. Um, we'll see what happens. Obviously, I don't know. It's fun. Expedition 33 is still fun. Still having a great time with it. But definitely trying to go through these levels and everything, are getting a little difficult. I did find a couple of spots that, it was a few minutes. Give it a few minutes, it'll reset itself. There were a couple of points of where I went into these little areas that had the little portals that you enter the level in, and it would say danger and all that stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, okay, but I'm higher level, it should be fine. Most of them, I was right. I was okay with it, but man, there was one absolutely kicking my butt. Absolutely kicking my butt. I had to run to try to get everything, like because I was trying to get all the stuff in the levels and everything, and I've tried to fight them a couple of times, but man, they were not having it. They were not having it at all. They tore me to pieces. So I was like, okay, well, maybe I shouldn't be in this area. So I went to a couple other areas. I'll probably finish doing some more tonight, maybe. Um, I might try to do a little bit tomorrow as well. And I think Wednesday and Thursday I might take off of playing games and streaming. I think I'll just like maybe watch some TV or something like that, or some YouTube or whatnot. Uh, but yeah, but then of course Friday, probably Saturday, I'll stream something. So if there any of them that I have that y'all want to watch, just let me know because I'm not quite. I guess either maybe Saturday, since I only work a half a day. Maybe Saturday we'll actually attempt to go fight the Paintress. But Friday, if we stream, if y'all have any other games that y'all want to see played, just hit me up. Hit me up in the comments and let me know so that I can either get it or update it or download it or whatever. So that way, we can have some fun and watch and do some gameplays and stuff like that. But I think Wednesday and Thursday, I think we're just gonna chill. Hold on 1 second. Can I get a large cheddar pepper with ranch and a large order of cheese sticks and a Route 44 Dr. Pepper? Can I get marinara with the cheese sticks, please? Route 44 Dr. Pepper. That'll be it. Thank you. I'm only doing that because we had this little thing at work where there was a food truck that came by. Um, I guess it was for Memorial Day. I'm assuming. I'm not really sure what it was all about and everything. So they came by and it's good food, really good food. Like it tasted amazing, but it was a little bowl, like, and it was sh- uh, shredded beef. And the one that I got was it was shredded beef. It was French fries with some like chives and jalapenos and like um, queso and some other stuff on it. And it was good. It was just one of those meals, those little quick meals that you get out of those trucks, like when you're at a fair or something. You know, something just like an appetizer. I guess because I'm fat, so I'm guessing that's why. I was like, I wasn't trying to be rude, but I was like, "This is it." He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Do you see the gravitational pull around my waistline? I mean, what is this going to do? This is an appetizer." So they chuckle. Everybody chuckled and everything. But it was great food. Absolutely great food. Would I purposely go and find them here in town to order something? No. Not because it wasn't good food, but because of the price. The prices seemed a little steep for a food truck. You know, like $22 for a two meat plate. What? Well, anyway, baffles my mind. Baffles my mind. But the good news is most of the time with little food trucks like this, they usually do really well, and they usually wind up getting themselves their own like restaurant after a while. So hey, I hope they get it. I hope they get it. It's really good food, really nice people, uh, funny, wholesome people. So hey, I'm rooting for them. I'm rooting for them. Just I told you I would do a stream, and I need a little bit more substance in my belly. You know what I'm saying? So I said, well, screw it. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab something small somewhere, plus grab me a drink, and then I'll be able to do the streams. So thank you. But yeah, so that's kind of like what we're doing today. Like I said, I don't know. I mean, I do want to play some more tonight. I might. I might. Thank you. Just sometimes I just sometimes I like to just go home and chill though after work. But yeah, so I might play some. Um, I might try to record something. Maybe I might just play um, just to try to keep going a little bit further. Try to get some more levels so we can do expedition. So we could actually fight the paintress and all. But like I said, Friday for sure. Friday we will stream something. Not sure if it's going to be Expedition 33, but we'll stream something. And then Saturday after work, we will go and fight the paintress until we beat her. Until we beat her. So that's the plan for Saturday. So definitely stay tuned Friday, and definitely stay tuned Saturday, and we'll go from there. They're not that busy. Thank you. All right, let's get out of here. Gotta watch out. People don't care. They will run you over. They do not care at all. Dang, I don't want to go all the way. Might have to go all the way around. I don't know. Let me try to get in this middle lane. Get in this middle lane and then make sure no one else is getting in the middle lane with me. And then I'll do a little. Okay. Anywho, how's everybody on this wonderfully rainy day? I don't mind mozzarella sticks. It just, you know, certain places shouldn't do them. Sonic's not bad, but they're not the best either. I would say places like IHOP, Denny's, places like that, Fridays does really good. I would say something like that. Maybe they would be pretty good at doing cheese sticks. Sonic's kind of one of those, hey, I want cheese sticks, but I don't want to go and sit down at a restaurant, and I don't want to make them myself at the house. That's kind of like what that is. Same thing with the cheddar peppers. Cheddar peppers are really good. I really prefer the homemade cheddar peppers more. The ones that have the bacon wrapped around them, way better, obviously. But I don't mind the ones that you get from like Sonic. Sonic's got some pretty good ones. I'll give them that. But when you're at there's nothing better than being at a barbecue, right? You're getting some good barbecue. You know you're going to get some good barbecue. And you got your potato salad and you got your coleslaw and you got all this other stuff that goes with whatever it is that you're cooking. You know, whatever your preference is, by the way, as well. And then you throw in some good old fashioned cheddar peppers wrapped in bacon. Like, come on. The only problem I've ever had, though, is the fact that whenever they do make them, they only make like enough for everybody to have maybe one or two. Like, listen, love y'all. Thank y'all very much for making this barbecue. But if you're going to make cheddar peppers wrapped in bacon, my fat ass wants at least 4 or 5. Come on. At least 4 or 5. Come on. Come on, guys. You know what I mean? But it's all good shit. That's the ranch. That's for the cheddar peppers. Because if you're not eating cheddar peppers from Sonic with ranch, you're a savage. Okay? You're just a savage. You're supporting the terrorists. And, yeah. Okay, wipers. Okay, you did your job. So, how's everybody? How are we doing? Hopefully y'all like this lunch streams. I kind of like them. I like doing them. I like doing them because it gives me something to talk about. It gives me something to do while I'm at lunch. Because obviously, I come to work not to work. Apparently. So I have all day to watch YouTube. So instead of going to lunch and watching YouTube like I used to, I get to talk to y'all. Especially on a rainy day. And it's supposed to be like that in my hometown for a while, for a couple of days. Now, will it? Probably not. Well, depending on what God wants. If He wants it to rain every day, it'll rain every day. But if He doesn't, it won't. And that's just the way it is. Uh-oh, welcome back. And I'm going to tell you what, most of them are funny. But there's a lot of them on there that I look at them, I'm like, what are y'all doing? You know, people. Oh. Mm. Guys, so check this out. Well, like I said, they had this barbecue truck come over, sitting outside. Oh, yeah, you know, we're going to feed y'all for lunch, blah, 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 blah. That's what happened. And they got a bouncy house out there. So they're thinking to themselves, hey, we're going to do something for Memorial Day. Customers can come, hang out, bring their kids to jump in bouncy house, this, that, and the other. I guarantee you not one person looked at the weather. Because last Saturday, it was hot as hell, but it wasn't raining. Now you're here on a Monday wanting people to come in and look at your cars and this, that, and the other, and you're going to put a bouncy house out there. This is powerful if you know how to use it. Apparently. So anyway, this is what we're doing today. Cheddar pepper with the cheese. Trust me, I can hear you. There was about 18 people just cringed just now. I heard them cringe through the screen. They were like, oh, why? I hear you. Because it was funny. Because it was funny. People look at me like I'm crazy. They're like, what is this guy doing? They would think I was even more crazy if they knew that there was really no one chatting with me, but I was still talking like there was. They would really think I'm crazy. Which, with all due respect, I am. But, you know, it's only because I'm extremely intelligent. I'm crazy because I'm overly intelligent than most people here. Not Australian, but where I'm at. Where I work at. I might not be book smart, but let me tell you something. I'm street smart, common sense smart, and logical, which is extremely dangerous combination. And with normal people talk to you and you flex your brain power on them, they think you're crazy because you don't adhere to the normality of humanity or the socialistic idealist of being a certain way. Socialistic ideology that you're supposed to be a certain way. Sorry, not this one. Mm-mm. But at the same time, I do things to make them think I'm crazy because it's funny to see the reaction. And it keeps most people from challenging me. Ergo, it's fun. Ooh, I might have bit a little bit more than I could chew. I'm actually starting to get full. It only took one little thing of barbecue truck food, a large order of cheese sticks, and a large. God, that sounds so bad. It literally sounds like I'm one of those my 300-pound lives. God, I tell people all the time, if I ever get that big, just shoot me. Yeah, there's two left. I'm sure I can find another bottomless pit in there like me that would eat it. Yeah, it's been a interesting day. Very interesting day. Been an interesting last week too. And I think it's going to be a pretty interesting week as well. People think that I'm mad at work right now. People think that there's something wrong with me. You know, they're like, "What's wrong with Dustin? What's wrong with Dustin?" Just because I quit talking. Like, I don't show any emotions at all, really. I just sit there and I look like, and that's it. Just blank stare on my face. And everybody's like, "What's wrong with Dustin? I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with you. Me. When you're an intelligent person and you're becoming well versed in our Father's Word, that's God and the Holy Bible, and you've tried pretty much everything you could think of to not really change, but give opportunities for people to change themselves for the better, to become a better person, then and they just don't do it. And then every day you see the same corruption and evil every single day, all day long, every single month of every week, of every year, of every decade. That's all you see all the time. Eventually, I get to a point to where I have to stop and step back myself and say, "Hey, listen, you are worrying so much about this that you're stressing yourself out and you're upsetting yourself to a unlogical and unrealistic and extremely ridiculous point." Now, obviously, I have put in applications other places from where I'm at now. Not, I mean, at first it started out as it's because I had to get away from here. I got to go find something else. I can't work here anymore. Now it's more of the place that I did put it in would be a better opportunity financially for me, which is what everybody always chases after. It's never been any different in the history of mankind. Yet people want to sit there and act like you're something's wrong with you, and why you hate this place so much, and why is this, and why. Every single person that gets a job, if it is not their dream job, they are constantly looking for other opportunities, not only better opportunities, but financially better opportunities. And that's everybody, not just me. So I finally got to the point to where I was like, you know what? It does absolutely no good to talk to anybody. It does no good because everybody is individuals. Now, they might, as a unison, act like what society wants them to act like, but in the long run, they still have a shred of individuality. Great. That's great. I'm happy. I'm happy that they do. Okay? That's why God made us the way we are. Okay? That's why we are what we are. But when you try to teach others to be kind, caring, considerate, helpful, loving, all this stuff like that, and you're just spinning your wheels with them, then there's no reason to talk to them anymore, because they're not going to ever change. They're set in their ways. They're set the way they want. They're caught up in mankind. They're caught up in society's rules and regulations. And so nothing will ever change. So that's when you have to stop and look at yourself and say, you know what? I'm the problem. I'm the problem. And I'm going to tell you why now, because a lot of you might think like me and be like, oh, how the hell you are the problem? Seems like they're the problems. They are. But I'm the problem as well because I'm letting it get to me. I'm letting it, because as much as I tell people I don't care about people because they're all idiots, I still have compassion for mankind, for the innocence of mankind, for the people who are just getting caught in this crossfire of heaven versus hell that's going on in the world today. And I'm letting my emotions and my empathy and passion for the innocent people cloud my judgment and cause me to get upset, because these people have every opportunity in the world to change who they are and become better people, to study the Word of God and to abide by it as best they possibly can. And it is also their opportunity and their I guess I don't know how to put this, but it's also their opportunity to actually find the true word of the Bible, not what man has created, and then form their life around that truth. And I try to explain to them, like, do you understand that if everyone would actually start worrying about everybody else, not really worry, but think about other people, help everyone, be kind to them, be helpful, be prosperous. Do you know that the world would not be as bad as it is today? Do you not know that we would not be paying $16 for a burger, fries, and a drink? Do you not know that we wouldn't be going to a dealership and spending $80,000 on a car or a truck? Do you know that we wouldn't be spending freaking almost $5 to $10 on a gallon of milk? If everyone would just help one another, be kind to one another, think of each other, help each other, be there for each other, this world would not be the way it is now. We would not have the problems we have, and we would not have the just sheer prices of the things that are out there right now. We wouldn't. We wouldn't. It would not exist. You know, we wouldn't have to bust our butts for 12 hours a day just to have enough money to be able to pay a bill and have $100 left over if you're lucky. We wouldn't have to do that because things wouldn't be so damn expensive. So you wouldn't have to spend more to make more because you wouldn't need that more because everyone is helping each other out and thinking of each other, being kind to each other, sharing with each other, shit like that. So eventually, when you see that no matter what you do, you can't convince these people to see the correct path. You just have to stop talking because it's just not going to do anything. It's just not going to. You're not accomplishing anything. When you speak, you want to know that when you speak, you're accomplishing a goal by speaking. Now, yes, in general conversation with each other, just talking with each other as friends or coworkers or something like that, fine. Me personally, listen, I'm at work. I'm here to make money. Okay. I'll talk to you from time to time, but that's not my main goal. I'm not sitting here just wanting to talk to you all day long. I want to work. If I'm going to be at work, I want to work. Now, if you want to talk to me, come to my house afterwards. Then, yeah, sit with you and talk to you all day long. But when I'm at work, I want to be working. So, with all that being said, they can't figure out what's wrong with me. They can't. They think I'm mad and all that. No, it's just I'm not accomplishing anything by talking to y'all. So there's no reason to talk to y'all right now. I have absolutely no reason to talk to any of y'all here at all right now because I'm not accomplishing anything. You're still going to continue on the path of society and on the path of society. You're still going to follow the same path of society. You're not going to try to change it. You're not going to try to help to change the facilities that you're in or change the people to make the facilities better or whatever. You're just not going to do it. So there's no reason for me to talk to you at all. Like, we have nothing in common. We only talk about work all the time and nothing's happening by us talking about work. So I put my earphones in, I put my music on, I put my sermons on, and I sit by myself and just leave everybody else alone. So the all that wrapped up in a nice, neat little bow is I kind of think it's funny because they're still trying to figure out what's wrong with me. They're for 3 or 4 days now, like business days, they just cannot figure it out. They have no idea. I mean, the guys that I work with, they know I'm not happy at work. You want me to be happy? Let me be at the house streaming, talking to chat. I'm happy then. Being at work, I'm not happy, and I will never be happy. I'm sorry. I'm just not. It's not what I want to do. This is not what I want to do. And working in society is not what I want to do. This is what I want to do. I want to do this, but I can't do this because I have bills. See how that works? So unfortunately, I'm forced to do this so that hopefully one day I can do this all day. But man, you know what? Thanks, chat. I know that no one's really chatting with me or anything, but y'all see it in the video later. Thank you. I got some things off my chest. I actually feel a little bit better. See, y'all help me too. Y'all help me too. I get to talk to y'all about things that I've been wanting to talk to people about that I know no one will listen nor no one will care. But I can talk to y'all. Which is another reason why I want my channel to be so successful. So that I can talk to y'all like this and y'all can talk to me like this. But yeah, so according to the weather, I mean, it's supposed to rain all day. It's been doing it off and on all day long. We're starting to get a little bit more lightning mixed into it right now. But over to the let's see, north, south, over to the west, it's starting to clear up a little bit. But they did say that it was supposed to be raining for like the next 4 days, 5 days, something like that. And good news is, I know you're like, well, it's raining and lightning. How's that good news? Good news is it's a lot cooler than what it's been the last couple of days. The last couple of days or so, it has been a scorcher, absolute scorcher. It's been crazy. So I almost overheated myself on Saturday. I was up here at work, and my area doesn't have AC. It has heaters, which I guess I can compromise with that because I'd rather be warm than be freezing cold. So my area doesn't have AC like the main area does. So I have all doors open, fans going, all that good stuff. And I was sitting there sweating all day. I mean, just God, it's just so stale and stagnant and just steel. And it was like, oh. And so I was like, man, I need to mow, but I don't feel like mowing. I'm going to tell you right now, it's hot. I don't feel like mowing. So I get done with work about 1 o'clock my time, and I get to the house. As soon as I pull in the driveway, I'm like, man, this grass looks like poo poo. My goodness, it looks like poo poo right now in this yard. So I pulled up in there. I said, screw it. Let's just do it. We'll take breaks. We'll go in there. We'll drink some water. I'm just going to take some breaks, and we'll get it done. I get out there and I start mowing. Well, only people who really know me know that once I start something, I'm not stopping until I'm done because I want to get it done and over with. So I get out there and I start mowing. I'm waiting any second. I'm waiting for that gas to run out because I didn't fill the tank up because my tank is empty or my gas can, and I didn't take it with me when I went to work so that I could stop by on the way home and fill it up. So I was like, I'm waiting every second for this daggum lawnmower to quit on me. So I'm mowing. I get probably halfway done. I am my body feels like it's on fire. I'm so hot. So I stopped and I went inside and I drank me some water and then came right. Of course, I had turned the AC on whenever I got home so it'd be cool in the house when I got done. That's like the worst thing you can do, but I didn't care. I was like, screw it. If I pass out, at least I'll be passed out inside in the AC. You know what I'm saying? So, work smarter, not harder. You know what I mean? So I said, all right. So I got me a drink, turned right around, went right back outside. Didn't even have time to really cool down or anything. Just went in, go, put it back, went outside. Cranked the mower back up, went back, finished mowing. I said, man, I need to weed eat, but you know what? I'm not weeding. And I didn't. I actually didn't. I said, I'm not weed eat. So I put the mower away. I went inside. I got undressed so I can go take me a shower. And I just happened to look in the mirror. My face, y'all, was bloodshot red. I'm talking about completely red because I was so hot. And I was like, ooh, I got a little hot. So I turned on the warm shower. I didn't turn on a cold shower because you don't want to turn on a cold shower because the shock to your body will make you pass out. You don't want to do that. So I turned on the warm water, took me a shower real quick, got done. And I didn't go right into the front room where my AC is because it would still kind of halfway be a shock to your body because my body wasn't completely cooled down yet. So I went in my bedroom with the AC's not on, and I got back dressed and I sat there for a while. And I let my body cool down a little bit, let it cool down a little bit, let it cool down a bit. Then I went back and I went into the kitchen. I got me another drink of water, and I went and got me a glass of tea. Then I went into my game room. And my game room doesn't have AC or anything, but I have a box fan blowing on me so I can still feel some wind. By that time, I was cooled down and we started playing. And I started streaming. Everybody got to see the stream. So Saturday was interesting. It was a roller coaster of emotions that day. Let me tell you, I was not ready. I was like, no, I don't wanna. So, but we got it all done. Hopefully, I mean, obviously, if this keeps up, I'm not going to be able to mow this weekend. Hopefully, I won't have to either. But it is what it is. So, I need to find a way to change that to where instead of it saying Expedition 33, it says like just chatting or something. I know that's on Twitch. Twitch, I can do the just chatting. I have to change it in Twitch, but I don't know. I'm using Restream on the internet on my phone. So like I'm not using their actual platform. That way I can stream to YouTube and Twitch at the same time, which is what I'm doing right now. So I'm trying to stream to both. So with the phone version, it's kind of a little difficult. I might have to see if I can put it on desktop site view instead, so that I can edit stuff from here and there. They give you very minimal options on the mobile version. So it's kind of like you get some of it, but not all of it. Like the restream at my house on the big computer is way different than this one. But yeah, we hopefully y'all like this. Hopefully y'all like the lunchtime streams. I'm enjoying them. I actually do like them. It gives me a chance to still stream so that there are some videos on my channel. Even if you're not one of the just talker type people, you like the YouTube, the video games and stuff like that. But this still gives me an opportunity to stream to my channels and then later on do my games and stuff. Which, I mean, I'm all up for suggestions, guys. I mean, I know we have some coming up. I have Doom Dark Ages I'm still going to play. It's just this Expedition 33 came out of nowhere. I'm pretty sure most of y'all knew about it, but I didn't know about it. And then with me being like, yeah, I'm not really a turn-based type person, and then actually stopping and playing it, I'm like, this is actually really fun. So it was a shocker to me. It kind of threw me for a loop, because I didn't have any intentions of playing this game at all. I had no intentions of playing it. And then I just gave it a shot because I have Xbox Game Pass. So I was like, well, shit, I don't have to spend any additional charges or costs. Let me just download it and see. So I did. And yeah, I love it, but I am planning on playing Doom Dark Ages. I am going to play that. I am going to stream it. But we also have the Elden Ring one. We also have the 7 Days to Die Storm Brewing coming. We also have the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 zombie thing coming. I can also do react videos too. If any of y'all are interested in that, just tell me what y'all want me to react to and I'll react to it. You got some games y'all want me to play? Hey, let me know. I mean, obviously be generous because I don't have a lot of money. But if y'all have some that y'all want, played, I'll give it a look. I'll look at it. I'll see if it's something interesting enough that I think would do well, and I'll stream it. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at right now with everything. We we got I've got ideas. It's just work is in the way. But I have to have work. Unfortunately, I have to have work. But it's interfering with what I want to do. So, and that's why y'all don't get as good a content as I would like to give y'all. And that's why I don't get to stream as much as I would like to. And it's only because, like I said, I got to pay bills. It's just being an adult. I have to pay bills. So, but I am hoping to stream during my vacation trip if we still go, depending on what the weather's like and all. I am planning on streaming it a little bit. Well, what I might do is I might record it and then edit it and then put it on there because I don't have the battery life I don't have the battery life for it. If I had a streamer set up, then that would be different. But I have to get it all together first. If the IRL thing becomes a big deal, like a big part of the channel, and enough people like it and enough people like watching it, then I will start piece by piece getting a streamer set up, an IRL streamer set up, and we will start trying to do more of it. But as of right now, the viewership is pretty decent on it, but it's not where I'm about to drop $2,000 on a streamer setup or so and go spend another $600 taking trips to stream, because all of it takes money. All of this stuff takes money. And I've got some money, but not enough to really do what most well-known IRL streamers do, because they've made their money off of streaming. They've done their pushing and grinding, and they have the money for the backpacks, the cameras, the routers, the power supplies, the plane trips, the hotel rooms, all this stuff to be able to do it. So I would do it, but it would have to be a substantial amount of viewers to be able to do it, because it would take a lot of money, and I would only be able to do it whenever I have vacation time here at work until I get to a point to where I can retire. I mean, that's just life. It's how it is. So, but we'll eventually get there. Eventually, might take some time, but we'll get there. As of right now, we'll do our lunch streams, and then we'll do some gameplay streams and stuff. Like I said, right now, I'm gonna just do the offline gameplay right now until I can get ready, and then Friday we'll stream something. I don't know what, but we'll figure out something. We'll stream something, and then Saturday when I get off work, we'll go after the main boss of the game that I'm playing, and we'll finish that up. And try to finish. We won't stop till we beat it, unless it gets like really late and I start getting really tired. And then we'll be like, okay, yeah, I got to get off. But that's what we'll do for this week. And then next week, I don't know yet. Next week we'll see. Next week I might leave it up to y'all. I'll put some polls out to see what kind of response I get, and then y'all can decide from there, or we can decide from there what we want to do. But it's working in progress, steps in progress, just things to do. Like I said, like I was saying earlier, it's steps I'm trying to take so I don't have to do this anymore and I can do this more. Because this is not what I want to do. This is what I want to do, not this. But I can't do this without having this. And unfortunately, it's the way it's going. But we're making steps so that we won't have to do this anymore. We can just focus on doing this. But I mean, hell, who knows? I might be 65 years old before I'm able to do that. And then me sitting there all wrinkly and gray with a walking stick and a camera, just, oh yeah, this is where we're going today. You never know. You never know. Hopefully not, but hey, it might happen. So, but yeah, well, hopefully y'all enjoyed the lunch stream. I got about 9 minutes before I got to go back, so I might just go back early and everything. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed the lunch stream. If you did, do me a big old favor and hit that like button, that subscribe button, turn on notification bells so that you get notified every time that I hit that go live button, feel free to come by, join the chat room, talk, hang out, relieve your stress for the day if you need to. I'll try to give you the best advice I could possibly give, but at the end of the day, it is just advice, and you have to decide on your own what you need to do that's best for you. Always stay kind, always stay lovely. God bless every one of y'all, and we'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.